JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Man fatally shot by police in Brook Valley. A man was fatally shot during a reported police confrontation in Duane Park, St. Andrew on Wednesday night. According to police reports, shortly after 11 p.m., a team of officers was conducting a targeted operation in Brook Valley when they allegedly came under gunfire near a housing scheme in the area. The police say they returned fire and later discovered a man along a gully bank suffering from gunshot wounds. He has since been identified as David Scott, otherwise known as Warndem. Scott was taken to a medical facility where he was pronounced dead. Authorities also confirmed that a gun was recovered from the scene. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom says nearly 100 people have been fatally shot by the police so far this year. Alleged robber shot and injured by police in downtown Kingston. A man was shot by police on Thursday afternoon during an incident in downtown Kingston. Reports from the scene at North Parade indicate that the man was allegedly in the process of assaulting and attempting to rob a woman when he was confronted by police officers. Eyewitnesses say the situation escalated, leading to the man being shot by law enforcement. He was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital for treatment. His condition has not yet been released. Teen among three shot in Olympic Way midday attack. A 14-year-old girl is among three people who were shot in a brazen midday attack at the intersection of Hill Avenue of Olympic Way on Thursday. Reports are that at about 12:30 p.m., the young girl was among a group of individuals gathered at a stall in the area when two armed men approached on foot and opened fire. The teenager was shot in the head. Two other men were also shot and injured during the incident. All three victims were rushed to the hospital. However, their conditions are not yet known. The police are investigating. Barber shot and killed at home in St. Thomas. A community in St. Thomas is in mourning following the early morning killing of a well-known barber in the parish. The victim has been identified as 37-year-old Damien Bryan of Fonthill District in Trinityville. Police say around 4 a.m. on Tuesday, Bryan was at home when he was attacked and shot multiple times. When officers arrived, they found him lying in a pool of blood with several gunshot wounds. He was taken to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Investigators have yet to determine a motive for the killing, but a full murder investigation is ongoing. Portland man charged for allegedly hitting policeman in the face. A Portland man is facing charges tonight after allegedly assaulting a police officer during an arrest. 25-year-old Sanjay Hamilton, a laborer from Land Settlement in Port Antonio, has been charged with assaulting a constable. According to the Port Antonio police, the incident happened around 11:25 Tuesday morning. Officers say Hamilton reportedly used his hand to struck a constable in the face while being taken into custody. He was immediately detained and later charged at the police station. A court date is currently being finalized. Two guns seized in separate operations. Police operations across two parishes on Wednesday have led to the seizure of illegal guns, one in Kingston and another in St. Ann. In Kingston 13, officers from the Kingston Western Division seized a high-point 9mm rifle during a targeted operation on Ramsey Road. According to reports, around 4:25 p.m., a search was conducted at an unfinished building where the weapon was discovered hidden between two sheets of zinc. No arrests were made in connection with the find and investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, in St. Ann, lawmen assigned to the division recovered a Ruger 9mm pistol and a magazine containing 4 rounds during a search operation in Steertown. Acting on information received, the lawmen seized the gun at about 9:45 p.m. during a search of a premises. One man has been taken into custody in relation to the seizure. The police are continuing their efforts to rid communities of illegal weapons. St. Catherine man fined $350,000 for illegal use of a JP seal. A St. Catherine man has been fined $350,000 for the illegal use of a Justice of the Peace seal. Mark Anderson appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday, where he pleaded guilty to 2 charges, unauthorized possession and unauthorized use of a JP seal. Anderson was fined $200,000 or 12 months in prison for possession and $150,000 or 9 months for using the seal to fraudulently certify documents. If he fails to pay, he faces a total of 21 months behind bars. The court heard that Anderson was arrested during an intelligence-driven police operation in August 2024 at the Spanish Town bus park along Burke Road. The JP seal was reportedly seized at the time. Further investigations led to the arrest of a justice of the peace who was charged with permitting unauthorized use of the seal. However, the Crown later offered no evidence against the JP and the JP was discharged. Chase Fund gives ambulance to St. Elizabeth Infirmary. Wilford Blehaven, the Chief Executive Officer of the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education, Chase Fund, says the infirmed residents in St. Elizabeth and Portland will now benefit from swift and secure transportation to medical facilities thanks to newly procured ambulances. Speaking at the official handover of the first ambulance to the St. Elizabeth Infirmary in Santa Cruz recently, Haven said the initiative was of much significance as it relates to improving healthcare accessibility. According to Haven, the ambulance, which cost 13 million Jamaican dollars, will ensure that vulnerable residents receive timely and comfortable medical transport, which fits into Chase's mandate of enhancing community well-being.
It's a pleasure to be here today to officially hand over this brand new ambulance to support the work of the St. Elizabeth Infirmary.
This occasion represents more than just the handing over of an ambulance. It reflects how much we care. It signifies the level of service we wish to provide for the most vulnerable in our society, said Haven. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie highlighted that before the handover in St. Elizabeth, St. James was the only infirmary with an ambulance.
I want to say to the Chase Fund, you have not only expanded your reach and give a different meaning to the work that you do, but we have benefited from the work of the Chase Fund. And right across Jamaica, communities and institutions are better off. Keep up the good work, and may God continue to bless you.
Clarendon man admitted to killing wife in police caution statement, prosecutor tells court. The Clarendon husband accused of stabbing his wife to death, then setting their home on fire, told police after he was cautioned, "Me kill my wife," a prosecutor disclosed on Thursday. The disclosure was made during Henry Williams' first court appearance since the alleged April attack on his wife. Williams, 39, has also given police investigators a caution statement, prosecutors revealed during his appearance before the parish court. Odette Marston and Rodine Richardson, the attorneys for Williams, indicated that they have not seen the caution statement and requested a copy so they could have further discussions with their client. Prosecutors requested a psychiatric evaluation of Williams and indicated that several documents were outstanding, including a post-mortem report and a report from the fire brigade. It was remanded to return to court on June 11. Williams is charged with murder and arson for the alleged attack on his 33-year-old wife, Julian Guthrie Williams. The police report that around 12:20 a.m. on April 8, the couple got into a dispute when Williams allegedly used a knife to cut his wife's throat before setting the house ablaze. He later surrendered to the police. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.